Hey beautiful people, you know that feeling, right? That familiar knot in your stomach when a simple disagreement with your partner suddenly feels like a courtroom drama, with both of you playing prosecutor and defense attorney? One minute you're talking about who forgot to take out the trash. The next you're dredging up every past grievance, pointing fingers, and feeling utterly misunderstood. It's exhausting, isolating, and honestly, it erodes the very foundation of connection you both cherish. You're not alone if you've been there. This isn't about finding fault. It's about realizing there's a different way to navigate conflict, a way to move from that painful I versus you mentality to a powerful us, where you tackle challenges together. Let's shift our mindsets and build something stronger. Let's be honest, the blame game is a comfort zone for many of us. When something goes wrong, our first instinct can be to find the culprit. It's a defense mechanism. If it's their fault, then it's not mine, and I don't have to feel uncomfortable or vulnerable. But here's the kicker. While it might offer momentary relief from personal responsibility, it completely shuts down connection. Think about it. When someone points a finger at you, what's your immediate reaction? Defensiveness, right? You put up walls, you retaliate, and suddenly the problem isn't getting solved. It's just escalating into a battle of egos. This isn't teamwork. It's a standoff, and no one truly wins in a standoff when it comes to love. When we're stuck in the blame game, we naturally adopt an I versus you mindset. It's like you're standing on opposite sides of an invisible battle line, each seeing the other as an opponent. Your partner isn't someone you love and trust. They're the person causing the problem, or at least standing in the way of a solution. This perspective makes it impossible to see things from their side, to empathize, or even to remember why you're together in the first place. You become so focused on proving your point and being right that you forget the shared goal, a happy, healthy relationship. This mentality drains energy and creates a hostile environment, turning minor bumps into major obstacles. So how do we break free? The first, most powerful step is consciously shifting to an us mindset. Instead of you did this or I want that, it becomes, how can we solve this? Or what do we need? This isn't about ignoring individual feelings, but recognizing that your relationship is a shared journey. You're a team facing challenges together, not against each other. When you see your partner as your teammate, their problem becomes your problem, their stress impacts you, and their victory is also yours. This shift in perspective creates a powerful sense of unity and reminds you that you're on the same side. Always. Once you're in the us mindset, active listening becomes your superpower. This isn't just about waiting for your turn to speak. It's about truly hearing and understanding your partner without interruption, judgment, or planning your rebuttal. Lean in, make eye contact, and let them finish. Ask clarifying questions like, so, if I'm understanding correctly, you're feeling X because of Y? Reflect their feelings back to them. When your partner feels heard and understood, their defenses naturally lower. It's like defusing a bomb. By acknowledging their feelings first, you create a safe space for them to open up and for you both to move towards a solution. Shifting from blame also means changing how we communicate our feelings. Instead of starting with you always, or why don't you ever, try I statements. This simple technique focuses on your experience rather than criticizing your partner. For example, instead of, you never help me with the chores, try, I feel overwhelmed when the house is messy, and I need help managing the workload. See the difference? It's about taking ownership of your feelings and clearly stating your needs, which invites collaboration instead of defensiveness. It opens the door for your partner to respond with empathy and a desire to help, because they're not feeling attacked. After listening and understanding, the next crucial step is validating your partner's feelings. This doesn't mean you have to agree with their perspective or admit fault, but simply acknowledging that their feelings are real and understandable from their point of view. Phrases like, I can see why you would feel frustrated about that, or, it makes sense that you're upset given what happened, can be incredibly powerful. Validation creates a bridge. It shows respect and empathy, even if you see the situation differently. When your partner feels validated, it diffuses intensity and allows both of you to move from emotion-driven reactions to logical problem-solving as a team. With an us mindset, active listening, and validated feelings, you're now ready to tackle the actual problem as a united front. This is where you move from emotional processing to practical collaboration. Approach the issue with curiosity, not accusations. Brainstorm solutions together. What are some ways we can prevent this from happening again? What do we need to do to make this better for both of us? Be open to different ideas, compromise, and remember that the goal isn't to be right, but to find a workable solution that respects both your needs. This collaborative approach reinforces your team dynamic and builds confidence in your ability to overcome future challenges. Even with the best intentions, we'll inevitably mess up. The true test of a strong team isn't avoiding mistakes, but how you handle them. Taking ownership of your part, even a small part, in a conflict is incredibly powerful. I realize my tone wasn't helpful, and I apologize for that. This isn't about groveling. It's about acknowledging your impact and showing humility. A sincere apology, followed by a commitment to do better, rebuilds trust faster than anything else. It closes the loop on conflict and reinforces the idea that you're both accountable for the relationship's well-being. This vulnerability strengthens your bond and models healthy communication for future disagreements. Remember, shifting from blame to teamwork is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice, patience, and a conscious commitment from both partners. But the rewards are immeasurable. Deeper connection, stronger trust, and the profound joy of knowing you can face anything life throws your way, together. Start small today. Practice active listening, use I statements, and validate those feelings. You're not just solving problems. You're building a resilient, loving partnership. So, go out there, be a team player, and transform your relationship from a battlefield into an unbeatable alliance.